I'm joined with the infamous Mo Coppoletta from the family business, the tattoo studio, which hasn't been open that long. You opened a few years ago?
7 years.
7 years, so still pretty fresh in the market. And what inspired you to open your own tattoo studio?
What inspired me? I needed to have my own place with my own vision of the shop, so that's why I did it. I worked a few years for other people, and then it was time for me. It was a natural progression.
And you still have a lot of your influences, your artistic influences around the shop. You brought a lot of them over from Italy?
Yeah, I did some of them. It's the stuff that I collected throughout the years. So the majority are from Italy, but also from around the world.
You're a big collector of art?
Yes, I collect stuff. Art is amongst it. Yeah, I collect a lot of things.
And who would be some of your favorite artists? Maybe your influences.
There are so many these days that is almost impossible to name. In terms of tattooists or in terms of artists?
Both.
As I said, there's so much. I mean, there's millions of people doing amazing stuff at the moment, and just to pinpoint somebody is very, very difficult. But it depends. You can learn and get inspiration from many things and many different people. So I don't just want to focus on a few artists, but I like to take inspiration from a broad selection of them, really. Because
you spend a lot of time actually drawing and painting as well, as opposed to tattooing. And recently you collaborated with The Prodigy.
Yeah, that was a fun thing to do, because Maxime is a very good friend, and we've had this idea to start this parallel thing with The Prodigy, so that limited edition print, which I think it's sold out or almost sold out. I can't remember, but it sold pretty well. It was a very good thing to do, because it put me under pressure of doing something that wasn't quite tattoo related, but I had to step out of the classic tattoo iconography, and I have to do something that could be printed like screen prints. So it was a very good challenge for me, and I was happy with the results, and we're probably going to do more.
That'd be amazing, and it went very well. It was entitled Prodigy versus Mo.
Prodigy versus Mo Coppoletta. Yeah.
Excellent. I'm sure there's prints of that online, anyways, that people can look up and check out.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a link with our website that leads to the website of the people who produce the prints, and they sell them from there.
Excellent. Would your aim be as well to try and progress maybe your name more so as an artist? I mean, you've built up such a good reputation as a tattooist.
Well, if I could focus on some parallel projects, that would be very nice, even because, like everything, tattooing is still my favorite. But of course, after a few years, you feel the need of exploring other avenues and see what you can do with it. If that chance will be given to me, or try to draw or design for other projects, I will take it definitely. Even though tattooing is my main occupation still at the moment. But we'll see what's going to happen. We got a few things coming up in the near future, in the next few months. So let's keep finger crossed. You never know. I might do it sooner than I think.
And you kind of incorporate a few different styles into your work, mainly maybe traditional, kind of classic. Would you attempt maybe a style that you're not really known for? If somebody came in to the studio with maybe Polynesian art or something, would you be willing to do that, or do you kind of like to stay to the one area?
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I've got the knowledge to do something like so different from what I do already. I think what I do is pretty broad. I mean, picking from both Oriental and Western iconography, I think that's already an enough broad spectrum to pick from, and I think you can draw and create from just those two things for quite a few years in front. So other styles, it depends, but definitely I wouldn't unless you love something and you research it and you know what it means, how it works and what it is. then yes, but otherwise I wouldn't just attempt it for the sake of it.
For the sake of it,
No,
exactly.
no, definitely not.
Well, brilliant stuff. I want to just ask you a couple more questions and then I will let you go back because I know you're a very, very, very busy man. Just want to ask you about the convention circuit. Would you be travelling to a lot of conventions or do you prefer to be shop-based?
I'm doing much less convention than I used to, and I kind of feel the strain now, even though I've never been a big, huge convention goer, but I did, a discrete number every year. But I find that the shop is still the main place for me. A convention is still a great thing to do, and probably as a meeting point and seeing your friends, that's the best thing to do. Definitely, the comfort that your shop gives you, it's unbeatable. You don't get that at a convention, and it's at the shop where the best of yourself, of your art, of your quality comes out, definitely, because it's more relaxed, it's comfortable, it gives you time to breathe, and it's more of a routine. So I think I'm a big shop fan, and that's one of the reasons why I opened also the family business, was to pay back for all those years where I was the guest. So to have all those guys back at my place. I can't see it in the near future to go guesting around. As I said, I think the shop is very comfortable, and it's my favorite place where to tattoo. And I would travel though, and if I have to do the occasional tattoo, nothing is planned, and it's not in my near future plans, but you never know. Maybe in the next.
Take it how it goes. That's the way of the artist, isn't it? And where do you see the tattoo scene evolving to?
It's very hard to evolve it even more now because it's so all over the place. It's so mainstream and widespread that it would be difficult to imagine a wider evolvement of this. But I think tattooing came a long way, and where it's at now, it's very, very good, a good point. And I don't think there's still room for more, but we got pretty big. I think we did, the whole tattoo thing did a very good job to get where it is right now.
And you did pretty well out of it with the family business, which of course is here in London. Thank you so much, Mo Coppoletta, for taking the time to talk to us here at Tattoo TV.
I wish Tattoo TV a very long-lasting life, and all the best, because a very interesting project.